We're sorry if we ever made you think you had to choose between worlds.
Wish you'd come around more often.
This time, you're staying for dinner.
This is the first time the CMC are called by the map, yet Twilight just sits around and waits for Celestia knows how long, hoping they know to come here. Scootaloo's so excited to help a pony with a problem, she reverts to blank flank.
You really don't need to come with us, Twilight.
Remember when we got a whole episode which made it very clear that Twilight's not allowed to join a map mission unless her flank glows too?
I wish I could help you, but I can't. Both for map reasons.
Sorry, bronies. That fan-favorite episode has been retconned. Fun fact, if you rub Sweetie Belle's horn, a genie comes out and grants you 3 Cutie Mark-related wishes.
Silverstream's brother is gonna meet us there.
Has the map ever been as redundant as it is in this episode? Twilight already has plans to meet the friendship problem haver, regardless of the CMC's involvement. By the end of the episode, the only real conflict is caused by the CMC and resolved by Twilight. Things would have been better off if the map didn't get involved at all. What is this bell for? More importantly, how do Earth ponies reach it?
All aboard! Last stop, the new Mount Aris station.
So is that why the map is summoning ponies to Mount Aris only now? How many governmental meetings did the map have to sit in on to learn about the construction timeline of this new continent-spanning infrastructure?
Part bird, part pony. I'm happy with just my pony parts, thanks.
Scootaloo forgets that she already has bird parts. Not that they were much use to her anyway.
Then, in the Battle of Canterlot, when Applejack defeated the Storm King... Wait, what?
Yeah, Applejack shared all kinds of exposition with me, including your role in the movie, Twilight. This door handle is flat and just for appearances for it to fit like this. But also, the door somehow fits in the space between the frame and the window. But also, these characters clip with the door frame. The Friendship Express SIN card is due for a freebie. Rarity sure is generous to let others borrow her luggage so often.
Attention, please! Any grip here have a problem?
Scootaloo has just arrived in a foreign country and immediately starts shouting Griffin slurs.
A hippogriff can have a sea pony for a brother? How does that work exactly?
Applebloom explained how the hippogriffs and sea ponies change back and forth using their magic pearl on the train. But for some reason, she's acting like her memory has been severed the moment she steps off the train.
I kind of go back and forth.
Terramar just described how the episode ends. Pack it up, every pony. There's no story here.
Tiny piece of the magic pearl. It was split up among our kingdoms.
Shame Twilight didn't think to take a small piece in the movie. She puts on a brave face, but surely this bad memory is eating her up inside, right? Twilight? Did you not watch the movie?
Princess Twilight Sparkle is here. She's Silverstream's teacher.
Twilight's known as being the teacher of one of their students. Not for being an alicorn ruler, not for saving the world many times over, not for stealing their magic pearl, not for helping to defeat the Storm King, and certainly not for being the leader of the pony cult he sent his daughter off to be re-educated at. No, wait, that last one's accurate.
To the refreshment tent for a stein of salmon juice.
Why is Twilight so eager to get a stein of fish juice? Is she finally giving in to her burger cravings and giving up vegetarianism? Sweetie Belle gets so excited she uses highly advanced magic to run faster.
Silverstream and my dad and some of my cousins came back here. But Sequestria is another great place to live. That's where my mom is. So no matter where I am, I feel like I'm letting someone down.
This is a very real problem. Shame they never resolve it by the end, and he's doomed to let someone down forever, apparently. These characters have known Sequestria their entire lives, and would be understandable to have an attachment to that. Alternatively, Sequestria represented their oppression from the Storm King, and Mount Aris is a return to their ancestral home. But the episode doesn't explore any of that interesting stuff, and instead we're left with a decision of which location is more fun to dance in. Sweetie Belle selects the least possible useful pros and cons, which also happen to apply to both choices.
Pro, it's beautiful. Con, too far from Equestria.
That's impressively unhelpful. This one crayon can make 3 different colors. Please, buy our toys! We have so much stock left over from the movie. Terramar may be stuck between worlds, but Scootaloo is stuck without tween frames. Twilight conveniently waits outside for the CMC introductions to finish, so the conversation isn't outshined by her horse fame. Green outline is either some kind of animation guide or yucky algae growing on her fin. Underwater paper dissolves by the next shot.
Maybe your friends would like a snack while we're gone? Some kelp chips? Fish oil tea?
The glassware is just for looks. We actually slurp it right from the fish because we're underwater and cups make no sense here. We could chalk it up to cartoon logic that every pony can talk underwater and sound perfectly normal, but then Scootaloo says this and proves that the underwater scenes are all dubbed for our benefit.
Everything sounds funny down here.
Scootaloo took a pretty big risk jumping off a cliff she hadn't scouted. Good thing she didn't land on any sharp rocks, and also good thing he turned her into a sea pony just before she drowned. That would certainly have put a damper on this upbeat musical.
You'll view a slew of tortoises, forget the rest.
Hold on, what did you say?
Tortoises.
Tortoises are exclusively land creatures. Leave it to season 8 to make us miss Jordan Brown.
Listen, tortoise, turtle, whatever.
But the schools are cooler.
To be fair, the bar is pretty low for schools in Equestria. It wouldn't be surprising at all for a school of fish to be cooler than the school of product placement. The episode is more than 3/4 completed and is only just now introducing a half-length conflict. Scootaloo borrows Sweetie Belle's voice for this The CMC are depicted as being in the wrong, but they're actually just doing their job. They're here to pick which side is better. They never could have predicted that the map wanted them to keep the status quo, because if that were the case, they shouldn't have been sent here at all. Applebloom misplaces her eyelashes.
Maybe Terramar is making it harder than it has to be.
According to the Princess of Friendship, it's Terramar's fault his parents divorced. Twilight cuts herself off with the expectation of someone else talking.
Actually, we're right in the middle of...
There you are.
Hello, Skybeak.
Ocean flow.
Ocean Flow? Skybeak? Did they choose their names, or did their names choose where they ended up living? Maybe none of this would have been a problem if they simply named Terramar a little less ambiguously.
I thought for sure he came this way. He did.
What? It took them that long to see someone right in front of them? Do hippogriffs have magic cloaking powers?
We thought we'd get every creature together for a picnic on the beach.
Yeah, every creature. All 2 of them. One of which even has pony right in their name.
Your friends told us how you've been feeling.
How bold of the episode to have the resolution entirely off screen.
You don't have to decide. You can keep doing what you've been doing.
How bold of the episode to have a friendship problem which never existed in the first place. Let's see. Sending the cutie mark experts on a mission that has nothing to do with cutie marks to resolve a friendship problem that has nothing to do with friendship on the other side of the world, even though some pony else was already visiting the subject who can and does resolve the predicament in 2 seconds by dismantling the arbitrary decision into one of simple inaction, and that's somehow a happy ending. In summary, episode hinges on the map being a trolling dum-dum. Add 100 sins for being a pointless and toyetic episode. But subtract 99 for having a pretty fun song.
Fish oil tea?
Smells delicious.
Beyblade, let it rip!
We thought we'd get every creature together for a picnic on the beach.
And we mean every creature.